So we're in round 3. You didn't think it was done, right? So we were looking at getting a shredder guitar, something with a Floyd Rose tremolo, hopefully one that goes both up and down. You know, I'm not sure if amount of pickups matters, 2 humbuckers, or, you know, single humbucker, or single humbucker, single humbucker, or whatever. But we're adding a few more to the mix. So this is a Charvel Pro Mod San Dimas, Dimas SD1. There are multiple configurations of this, and this is in that kind of $1,000 range, getting a little bit up there in budget. Probably on the higher end of my budget would be like $1,200. That would be like the tops. These guys come in multiple body configurations, and it does affect the price a little bit, but it does have a real Floyd Rose 1000 tremolo system in it, and I believe it's a real Fender headstock. Charvel is actually made by Fender, or at least owned by Fender. This is another one that has coil splitting as well, so you can get humbuckers or coil splitting where it sounds like a single coil pickup. This specific one has Seymour Duncan 59 pickups. And lastly, it has 22 frets. Now we're going down in price. This guy is the Kramer Pacer Vintage. Now they have a Pacer Classic, which is, you know, what, $300-400. This guy's a little bit more. It's like $759. This specific model or whatever comes in 2 different colors. There's tiger striped, and then there's like a pearl white. Let's see, yeah, right there. 22 frets, Seymour Duncan JB humbucker pickups, and original, I guess it's a Floyd Rose 1000 tremolo system as well. This guy also has coil splitting, you know, and I looked at a few YouTube videos with this guy, and this guy sings to me. This thing is calling to me. So this is definitely high on the list. And lastly, yeah, we kind of threw a monkey wrench into the mix here. This is about $100 over my budget, and it's a 7-string. And it's a Schecter C7 Hellraiser FRS with the Sustainiac. Now, you know, I don't really care much for that Sustainiac thing. I think a lot of professional players generally consider the Sustainiac as sort of like a toy, something to play with. You might use it once in a lifetime or something, you know, in the studio. This thing has a really nice finish though. Obviously this is active pickups, EMG Active 81.7. Looks like these have real Grover tuners as well. Most of the demo videos I've seen on this on YouTube and stuff with this, you know, specific guitar, they aren't really doing pinch harmonics and crazy whammy bar stuff. You're mainly using that top, you know, bass string and creating like a heavy metal fast strum, you know, thing, because that's what these guys are known for. With that said, I've never played a 7-string guitar or 8-string or whatever, just 12 and 6. So I was almost ready to commit to the Ghost Horse, the Epiphone limited edition Brandon Small Ghost Horse Explorer, and Natalie really loved the tone and everything as well, but it's got one thing that, you know, it's a flush mounted Floyd Rose tremolo, so you can't go in both directions with the tremolo system, and that's a deal killer for me. I want kind of an end-all be-all shredder guitar with, you know, all the bells and whistles. I want to be able to go up and down with the tremolo bar. Even though I'm not super into tremolo, I have several guitars, or at least, yeah, 2 of my main guitars do not have a tremolo at all. Fender and my Epiphone Strat, they have tremolo systems, but I really don't use them that much. But I just want one that's dedicated as a fast shredder with where I can get some good pinch harmonics and good up and down whammy action. And I don't want to have to buy this and say, okay, well, I feel like I'm missing out on something. and I really don't want to modify one of these guys either. And I guess I need to make a clarification. I said that these guys had a hard case. I looked at an unboxing video, and they include, it's not quite a gig bag, but it's not a hard case either. It looks like it's a foam, kind of a squarish thing with a backpack, you know, with your arm straps on it that you can carry around town and busk or whatever. Between that and the Jackson X Randy Rhoads RX24M not having a real Floyd Rose tremolo system, having the Floyd Rose Special, I think, and with the price of this Jackson, you know, if I were to buy this, I would probably want to spend an extra, you know, $300 and put a real Floyd Rose system in it. And you can go the next step further. What is it, like $13.99 or something for the one with a real Floyd Rose, I believe. But again, that's kind of over my budget. And then having to get a $230 case and maybe like a $50 or $60 stand that is, you know, less likely to damage this guy from falling sideways and, you know, knocking one of the little edges here out and breaking it. So I think at several points in time I was, you know, like, I'll get the Ghost Horse or I'll get the Randy Rhoads, but, you know, the more research I do, the more picky I guess I'm becoming, and I do not want to spend you know, $1,300+ on a case, a stand, another $300 on a tremolo system just to get to where I want to be, when the other guitars seem like they have that Floyd Rose 1000 system in it, their recessed tremolo system versus flush mounted. For the price, you know, we could get the Squire Contemporary Strat and just add a tremolo system, but again, that would probably be in the range of that Kramer Pacer Vintage, which should be already set up and ready, you know. It's just, do I want to spend less money up front and get something like this, try it out, use it until it's broken, and then upgrade it later? Or do I get something that's ready to play out of the box and will hopefully last a really long time? And I've also emailed Zounds and seeing if they have any other recommendations for something. I told them what I'm looking for, my kind of price range, and hopefully I'll hear from them today or tomorrow. Alright, this is the end of round 3. Wonder how many rounds will be before we actually make a decision. 4, 5, 6, or is this it?